Welcome back, everyone. We are currently streaming again. We're going to be going over the communion antiphon for the fifth Sunday after Pentecost, Unam Petii. And without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so here we go. We have a mode 7 antiphon. Now, super cool about this. There's it's so short. Again, a short communion antiphon, but we have this Hunc Requiram. Very, very cool little lick. It climbs up real fast, then it comes on down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the way that I do this a little bit. I am going to sing it all the way through with you guys. And as I go the first time, I am going to make little comments on it. And then at the end of the first one, I'll make some other general observations and then sing the whole thing in its entirety. All right, so I think that'll be a little bit better use of time, and I'll remember all the points because the points that I want to make are tied to the music itself. All right, so we're going to start on an A. This is a mode 7, so if you're keeping score in Greek modes, this is Mixolydian, and it will use D as a final in the key of G, so just one sharp, F sharp. Entrance is pretty straightforward. Sounds a lot like a couple other mode 7 antiphons like this, but this one's not that detracts from it at all. It just makes it one of many. Unam Petii. Now, Petii, right? Two I's, right? So there's going to be a break and a new sound. This really only impacts the cantor, but if you ever run across this word, Petii, one thing I seek, Petii. So the because the accent is on the E, chant always puts the accent in for us. The accent's on the E, that makes the T soft. Unam Petii. And you want to go E, right? So it's not heard a lot when you do it that way, but it keeps track in your own mind of E, two I's. And then the domino. Domino. Important to have that the note below the final, the sol fa, is important to have that really generous. No, gives a nice rest. Now the Hunc Requiram. Notice how it sounded okay, like a normal old major key, until you hear re, until you get the cleves here right before the quilisma. Sorry, words. This guy right here gives us the feeling of the mode. That sounds. It's very easy. Again, pitch-wise, I'm drifting up. I don't know why I keep drifting up. Maybe because I'm listening to the air conditioner in the background, which is we'll be hearing that all summer, and even into the fall a little bit because I'm in California. You can hear the mode change as soon as you do that. Now my mouse was in the way, but these diamond notes, the punctum inclinatum, or diamonds, it just says in the book diamond. Those diamond notes, how do you keep track of where you are? Well, there's these two vertical epizema that actually kind of help. So, re, 1 2 1 2, da 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 da, qui This this formula, quiram, is very important in chant. It's a cadence, and we're going to get one on May as well. Now, when you cadence, make sure you get to the end, and to do that, we different directors will do different things, but I do kind of a more kind of fluid. As soon as you hit it, you can hear how it fluids. That's not a word. It moves fluidly until the end. Quiram, to make it one thing rather than a bunch of different things. Odin habitem indo. That's going to be hard. That fourth down. Indomo. Trick to get that. Think of the do here and just shaving right under it. In my imagination, when I do this interval, I'm thinking of shaving off a little bit of the do. So I'm hearing the do. I'm hearing that. But then what I do is do. Then you can hear it kind of scoop up. Now it goes right back up to the stratosphere, sort of. And I mean, we're not that far into the stratosphere, but we're high up. We're drifting south. Odin habitem indomo. Oop, that was almost, that was a little out of tune. Odin habitem indomo Domini. The tuning on this is going to be really important. Make sure you have a nice round O sound. Like when you go, my son will do this. When I say, no, and then I tell him what's actually going on in the world, he'll go, oh. That's the O sound you want. That kind of like, oh, I get it now. Right? Odin habitem indomo. Is it a mea culpa? I mean, I'm close. It's just I'm maybe shaving off too little of it. Domini omnibus diebus. Now that's a cool one. Bos. It just floats up. It flips up at the last minute. One of these days I will sit down, figure out exactly what I'm hearing and kind of the science behind it, and give you like a video, like a legit edited video on modal theory and then on tuning, because my tuning is getting worse as I get older, and I'm not that old. But with the piano I'm playing, it's an equal temperament, and when I sing the chant and then switch back, it kind of you can hear the difference. If I were to sing along with the piano, I'd probably nail it. But singing it by myself, I'm hearing something slightly different, and I know that sounds weird to some people, and other people are, furiously in the comments going, well, no one's in the comments now, we're just live streaming. But what they're probably thinking is, no, just sing in equal temper, or accompany yourself on the or whatever. But I think a lot of the power of the chant tones is lost when you sing it in equal temper, because we're mellowing over all of the ridges and the interesting things that happen in modes, which don't happen in major minor, especially not. Well, they do happen in major minor, but they don't especially happen in equal temperament. Though it's a great approximation, it's a great solution to a problem. So anyway, that's enough talk on something that I'm not going to talk about. laetites at its best. Okay. Omnibus diebus. Make sure. Omnibus die. Da 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 ba da dum. Just kind of have that in your head. If I were to draw a smiley face right here, it would, this is, a joke. We would, one of the chant books, one of the seminarians had drawn smiley faces wherever he could detect a face. And I know there's a psychological name for that, and I forgot what it's called. Seeing faces everywhere. But look at the eyes and then the nose, and then you can draw a little smiley face underneath. You're not going to be able to unsee that, but that'll help you sing. Bustier, bustier, right there. And then the boost, the last one, boost. We're going to flip that up. Remember not to cadence because we want to keep going. So just mentally think of keeping going. Vitae me. Notice, requiram vitae me. One thing I require of my life, all the days of my life. Notice the parallelism between the thing that I want and my life. It's I don't think that was done, by accident. I think there was a real thought behind that. So we will now sing it in its entirety now that we went over all of the things about it, and then you'll be able to hear it, sing along with it, and then mark it in the video where you can come back to and just kind of keep playing it over and over again. And then we'll call it a communion. We will do the Alleluia in a separate video because it's actually a little bit trickier than normal. So again, starting at the beginning on an A. Get the mouse out of there. Unam Petii ad Domino ut in habitem in domo Domini omnibus diebus vitae All right, that's communion. Just remember, don't breathe where I breathe unless it's at a bar. All right, God bless you all. We'll see you in the next video with the Alleluia.